Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to display your portfolio through GitHub. This is great because we're going to use GitHub Pages to create a website that you can link into your resume and display your portfolio through. So if we go to GitHub and log in, create an account, you should come to the dashboard. Through here, we can go to repositories, new. So this is super important. The first chunk is your name. So let's say your name.github.io is the formatting. So you have to have .github.io, but this first half is whatever you want it to be called. So for me, I'm going to be calling it Cybersecurity Portfolio Tutorial because I already have a personal one. So that's all we need to do here. So we can create the repository. Then we get to here, and we will be getting started by creating a new file. So we're going to create a index.html file. I'm going to put it in the description. We just write this in and then name it index.html. Very specific. Commit changes, always commit changes. So we've added our index.html. Now we need to go over to our settings. We come down here to pages, branch, toggle that to main, and then hit the refresh, main, save, and then we can do a little refresh. It's going to take a minute to update. So it's saving the change now.
One eternity later.
Come on. So now that our change has been saved, if we go back to our settings, go back to pages, we can see the website. So if we load the website up, there you go. Yours might be white. I have the Dark Reader extension, but that's a super basic index.html file. If you want to go the extra length and write the whole website in HTML, you can do that. We're going to cheat a little bit and use a Jekyll theme. So if you come down here to Jekyll themes, these are your supported themes. I'm going to use Hacker, not because it's all on brand, it's just already in dark mode, and I like that. So if you click on any of the themes, you get a this isn't what it looks like, but it's like a little preview of the theme. So we need to get 3 files in particular from here. We need the config.yaml and download. Then we need the index.md, download, and then we need the Ruby text file, the gem file. Download. So now if we go back to our repository, you can click up here to get back to it super easily. Add files, upload files. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, add the gem file, add the index file, add the config.yaml. I don't think I can edit their names from here. Commit changes. You don't need to worry about the numbers. Mine's just, I've obviously already downloaded the files. So now that I've renamed all my files, we need to delete the original index.html because otherwise it'll conflict. Delete file, commit change. We always have to commit the changes. So now we just need to wait for it to update.
200 whoopsies later.
So now that our files have synced and uploaded, it can take a minute. Make yourself some tea, have some coffee, whatever. We can see that our website has now updated and we have our theme. That's great, right? Now, if we go back to GitHub and we can start with the config.yaml. So here, super simple, you can see title. You can see title and description, which is super easy. So if we just change our title, cybersecurity portfolio tutorial, because that's what I'm going to use this page for actually once I'm done. Portfolio tutorial to show off all of your projects. Perfect. So we'll commit these changes. So now that our GitHub page has finished updating down here, if we go back to the website and refresh, we can see it's updated cybersecurity portfolio tutorial, which is exactly what we're doing, which is great. So now if we go back to our GitHub tutorial, this time we're going to open our index.md. And what's super useful about using these themes, right, is you can see they're basically telling you how to enter enter what you want to say, right? The formatting. They're teaching you the formatting and the syntax. So here we can see hashtag header. So if we do hashtag step 1, log into GitHub and create repository. That'll now enter in the header 1 format. If we wanted header 2, we choose 2 hashtags. Super easy, super wonderful, and this is pretty much all of the ways we have to go about achieving things within the formatting, right? The only one that's a little different is images, which if we're going to use an image on the website, we need to host in the repository as well. So if we go add file, upload file, choose your file, and let's just take this random Simpsons image. Commit changes. So we've added the file. So now that our image is uploaded, if we click copy path, go back to our portfolio, go back to our index, click the edit button, and we scroll down to image, large image, and we just replace it with ours. Commit changes. And now we'll have to wait for the website to update again. And now that it's all done, if we go back to our website, we can see our images on the website. Wonderful. And that, guys, is how we can create an easy website using GitHub Pages to display any of your cybersecurity projects on your resume as a portfolio. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope it's taught you all a lot. Thank you. Enjoy.